He se puede. That's the focus of tonight's angle. Doesn't it seem like yesterday, Chicago, the DNC, all that joy, all that excitement?
In our community, we have a saying, si se puede, which means yes. It means yes, we can. But tonight, I'm here to tell you, yes, she can. So we're going to say she se puede. When somebody says, is she qualified for the job? We're going to say she se puede. When somebody asks, is she going to be the first female president of the United States? We're going to say she se puede. She se puede. She se puede.
But there is growing evidence tonight that for Kamala and the Hispanic vote, it's no se puede. A new USA Today Suffolk poll shows that Latino voters now prefer Trump over Harris by 11 puntos, 11 points. But how can this be? Because the D.C. establishment for years had warned conservatives that their tough stance on border enforcement, ending birthright citizenship, that would destroy its chances with America's fastest growing demographic group, Hispanics.
No one has come up with a mathematical route to the presidency that allows you to have that kind of negative number with Latino voters.
And what he's doing is actively repelling those people, actively making those people not want to vote for him.
I've been talking to communities across the country for the campaign, especially Latino communities. I have reminded them about what we experienced for 4 years under Trump. We know that Trump and the GOP has abandoned Latino voters.
That could be my favorite montage of the week. And we've had a lot of good montages. All right, but it turns out all those years ago, Trump and a few of us were 100% correct. And the D.C. swamp, the Chamber of Commerce crowd, all the media types, they were wrong. Hispanic voters, we insisted, wanted a strong economy. Hispanic voters wanted good schools. They wanted safe neighborhoods. They believed in family values. And we said that mass amnesty argument and open borders would hurt legal immigrants and poor people the most. Well, fast forward 9 years to today's Trump's roundtable in Miami. Now, once again, we see that he was right and all of his critics were wrong. More Hispanic Americans than ever are going full MAGA. They respect him because he respects them.
Mr. President, it's amazing what you've done for the Hispanic community, and you are going to be rewarded handsomely for that.
They've rewarded me already. They produce for the country because the level of genius, entrepreneurship, energy that they have, it's an incredible community. And I liked them and they liked me. And now they're seeing numbers that are shocking.
What else is shocking? How hard inflation makes it for businesses, including Hispanic-owned businesses, for them to be able to stay afloat and, of course, to grow.
In the last 3.5 years, the worst years for businesses. Inflation, interest rates with banks, prices, everything, you know, is nothing compared to 2017 to 20. We need your help as soon as possible. We need you help us with banks to stop regulations. It's just so difficult right now to create more jobs.
Ayúdanos, por favor. Help us, please. And rather than try to downplay the border issue at this event, Trump made it a focus.
But I really think that the biggest problem this country has is what they've allowed to happen to us on the border. Right. They've allowed our country to be destroyed. What's happening to our country is it's so crazy. You get angrier and angrier because it's so simple and it's so obvious, and everyone knows it's true, and nobody does anything about it.
Okay, wait a second. What about Joe Biden and Kamala Harris assuring us, Mr. President, that they've tightened up the border in recent months?
They're going to have open borders 100%, just like they tried to trick everybody. They said they tried to tighten it up a little bit just to because they have an election coming up.
And of course, from watching The Angle and the reporting of our own Bill Maloogian, voters are learning the truth, aren't they? Hundreds of thousands of migrants are right now being fast-tracked into the country by other means, through humanitarian parole, through special immigrant visas, and via the CBP app. And all communities are being swamped by this influx. Local budgets, they're under strain by migrants who need schooling, they need housing, they need health care. And for all the women out there who are all in for Kamala, perhaps just for a moment, consider what her border policies are doing to young women and girls.
Fox confirming that the suspects arrested in Florida in connection with the sex trafficking of a 15-year-old girl were in the United States illegally.
These people should have never been in this country. This should have never happened. And we see this all the time. We've had 4 incidences in Palm Beach County involving illegals that came across the border, should have never been in this country, and committed crimes.
It was a great interview by Martha McCallum. And Harris has let them in and hope for the best approach to the border. That has facilitated the largest child sex trafficking operation the world has ever seen. How's that for girl power? And of course, Hispanic girls are often the victims here. And Hispanic voters know this. But rather than focus on ending this madness, protecting our own people, and protecting the migrants, Democrats try to make Trump out to be the villain here.
It's his same old con. His same old con. Doubling down on ugly, misogynistic, racist lies as a substitute for real ideas and solutions. Welcome to Donald Trump and Stephen Miller's America, where the federal government tries to coerce state and local governments to adopt the most anti-immigrant policies.
We rejected xenophobia of my predecessor and leaders like him around the world.
All right, Gramps. But despite the blowback from the blowhards, Trump kept going. Because we all know this. A country without a border, at some point, is not a country at all.
How millions of people are arriving so quickly, so efficiently.
So this is the first group that's going to go to the border, and then you're going to come back and pick up more people?
Exactly.
This SUV pulls up, and the migrants are loaded in one by one. Every inch of space taken.
Every week, we get like more than 200, 300.
Of course, the Democrats knew that an open border would end up with situations like that. The cartels cashing in, and Americans and migrants alike would be brutalized as a result. But the thing that really gets me, and a lot of this really gets to me, as you know, for 20 years I've been covering this issue, our border czarina and Alejandro Mayorkas, they didn't give a rip. Remember, they're all about compassion? They don't care, because they're fanatics. But Hispanics are not. They're pragmatic and they're patriotic.
You're a builder, you're a uniter, you're courageous, you love, and you create. The other side of, loving and building and creating is hating and destroying and dividing. We have become, from the land of opportunity, the land of exploitation. And the exploiter in chief is Kamala Harris and this administration.
Well, the Democrats' answer to all this is just more of the same. Smears and fears. So no matter what happens 2 weeks from today, Donald Trump, the man the D.C. establishment excoriated for being anti-Latino and anti-immigrant, will likely win the largest share of the Latino vote of any Republican in American history. And if he wins the presidency, the GOP going forward will have a fighting chance in states like California and Colorado, because success breeds more success. Si se puede. And that's The Angle.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.